Welcome back. Guys, are you tired of spending countless hours on manually organizing your gravity form submissions data into different places and sending notifications to your team? Well, fret no more because here I'm going to show you an automation which is going to do it for you automatically. I'm going to show you how you can seamlessly integrate Gravity Forms with Google Drive and Slack so that whenever you receive some files via Gravity Form submissions, the files will be saved in a newly created folders in Google Drive automatically, and your team is going to receive a notification about it on Slack, that too automatically. And guys, we are going to build this automation without any coding super simply. So let's learn this automation. Let's begin. To set up the workflow of this automation, we are using Pabbly Connect, which is an automation tool, and you can reach this page from the link given in the description. From here, you can sign up for free and you will get free automation tasks every month. So guys, after signing up, you can sign in to reach the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And from this dashboard, guys, you can click on this create workflow button to set up your automation. And here you can provide a suitable name to your workflow. So let me provide a name here. So guys, here I have given this name. Now let me click on create button and you can see the workflow page is loading up. And on this page, guys, you will find the basic building blocks of our automation, which are the trigger and the actions. So guys, trigger is that event which starts the workflow and the action is the automated response of the trigger. In our use case, guys, getting a form submission via Gravity Forms is going to trigger this workflow, and the action would be to create a folder in Google Drive and save the files in that folder and then send a Slack notification to the team. So guys, there can be many automated actions for a particular trigger. So let's start building up this, and here in the trigger, first of all, you need to select the trigger application, which is Gravity Forms in our case. So search for Gravity Forms, which is a powerful plugin of WordPress to build forms and pages, and here select the trigger event as new response, and it will give you this webhook URL, and on this URL you can get the data of form submissions from Gravity Forms and capture the data here in the response section. So guys, you need to follow these steps written here to create this connection with Gravity Forms to get the data via this URL. So let me show you. This is my Gravity Forms builder. I'm under my WordPress dashboard, and here you can see these are the forms I have created, and I am using this one, the contact form. Okay, you can see this is the form I have created named as contact form, and here is the form, and here you have to open the form settings. Click on form settings. And under form settings page on the left hand side panel, when you scroll down, you will find the webhooks option right here. Click on webhooks. And here guys, you need to add this webhook URL that you got from your workflow by clicking on this add new button. Okay. And here you can provide a name to your webhook connection. Here in the request URL field, you have to paste the webhook URL that you got here. So just copy the URL, paste it here like this, and then select the request method as post because we want to send the data from Gravity Forms to your workflow. Request format would be JSON only. Okay, and here select all the fields and then click on save settings, and you can see the settings is updated here. Right, and here you can see guys, as we have copied the URL, it started showing waiting for the response of this connection that you have created. This means now we can perform a test submission. Test submission means now I'm going to manually fill the form only once, and I'm going to manually upload a file in that form. And as I'm going to submit the form, the data will be captured here in the response section. And that will act as a test data for us to set up the automation further. Okay. So you can just open the form now by clicking on preview option, and this is the form's preview, and you can fill it with some dummy details. So let me fill in the details here. So guys, I have filled in the details. The name of the person is test name. This is the email address, and here I have attached a photo as well, or an image in this link. Okay, and here I'm clicking on submit button, and you can see the form is getting submitted. Okay, now let's check in our workflow if we got the data captured of the form submission, and here you can see we have received the data. And here guys, you can see we have received the details. Here is the email address, here is the date of the submission, here you can see the name, test name was the name. Okay, and here you will find the URL of an image that I have uploaded. This is how you can get the test data. Now when you receive the form submissions, you want to create a folder in Google Drive and save the files that you got in the same folder. So use this action window, and here search for Google Drive, and here select the action event as create a file or folder. Okay, then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, and then click on sign in with Google. Alright, and from here you have to choose that Google account by which you have the access to the drive and you want to create a folder in that drive. So select the particular account, then you have to provide some additional access to that account. So click on continue, that is completely safe, and you will be connected to your drive. So we are now connected. In here it started asking for the file or folder's name. So first of all select the file type here as drive folder. Okay, and the file name. So I'm going to give the name to this folder on the name of the person who have just filled the form. Okay, so I'm going to map the label here from the first step to the second step. So just click here and the previous step will appear in the drop down, and when you click on it you will find the data right here. So from here you can just map the first name. Okay, and with on this name the folder will be created. So just click on save and send test request button, and here you can see guys in the response section we got this ID label. So a new folder ID is generated, that means the folder has been created, right? So you can check that in your drive as well. So here you can see guys, in my drive I got a new folder created with the name test. Okay, and this was the name I have given here. Now let's upload the file we got from Gravity Forms in this same folder. For that to happen, just click here on this plus icon to add one more action window, and here connect with Google Drive again. Okay, and this time the action event we are going to use is upload a file. So select upload a file option, then click on connect button. Now guys, we have already connected with our drive, and every connection that you make is saved in your account. So I'm going to use the same existing connection because I want to connect with the same drive. Okay, so just keep this existing option selected and then click on save, and you will be connected once more. And here it is started asking to enter the URL of the file. So guys, I'm going to map the URL from the first step. Here you will find the URL like this. Just click on it to map it. And here it is asking for the folder ID in which you want to store this file. So you'll find the file ID, folder ID here in the previous step. Here we have created a folder and we got the folder ID in this response section. Let's map this ID here from the last step like this. Okay, if you want to give a name to this file, you can give the name here, or you can leave it blank as well. And now you can test your connection with Google Drive by clicking on save and send test request button, and a new file will be uploaded here in this test folder. Let me show you. I am clicking on save and send test request button, and here you can see guys, this is the response I have received. Here it started showing result as success. Okay, let me show you the drives folder. Let me refresh the folder, and here you can see guys, I got a new image uploaded here like this. Okay, so this is how you can store the image. And if you want to notify your team about this, just click here on this plus icon to add one more action window, and here I'm going to connect with Slack to send a notification message to my team. So select the action event as send channel message, then click on connect button. From here select add new connection, then click on connect with Slack. So here it will ask you to provide the token type. So Slack provides you these two token types, user or bot, and for either of these tokens you have different kind of access permissions for Slack. So you can see about the access permissions by clicking on this link, by clicking on here, and you will reach the forum page of Pabbly Connect. And here you can see if you use user, you will find these permission accesses, and if you use bot, you will find these accesses. Okay, so right now I'm going to choose user as the token type, and here I'm clicking on save, and it will bring you to this window. From here guys, you have to choose your space name you are using in Slack. So this is my space's name. Then you have to give the access to your space. So just click on allow, and you will be connected with Slack in a moment. So guys, we are now connected, and here started asking to select the channel's name. So let me show you my channel. This is my Slack channel named as general. Okay, so here I'm going to select it from the list. Okay, here it is asking to type the message that you want to send to your team. So let me type a message here. So guys, this is a message I have written for my team. Hello team, this is to inform you that we have just received a new form submission via Gravity Forms, and the details are as follows. So here you can send the details of the form submission as well. So I have written name and email here, and I can map the name and email I have received from the form submission just by mapping the labels here in the same message. Okay, so you can just map the name like this and the email address as well that you have received in the trigger, and here in the image URL field you can map the image URL as well that you have received from the trigger. Okay, and here we are not using any bot, so you can leave these fields blank. Okay, and if you are sending links, you can use these. And guys, finally you can test your connection with Slack by clicking on save and send test request button, and a test message will be delivered here on this general channel. Let us check the connection. I am clicking on save and send test request button, and here you can see we have received this response. Let's check in our channel if we have received a message, and here you can see guys, we have received a message, and the message is same, and it has the details I have mapped and the image as well that we have received via form submissions that we have saved here, and the same image we have received here, and our automation is working fine. And you have to set up this automation only once. After that, it will trigger automatically whenever you are going to receive a form submission. Create a folder in Drive, save your files, and notify your team automatically. And guys, I'm going to paste the link of this same workflow in the description so that you can clone the same workflow in your own free Pabbly Connect account and start using this automation instantly. Guys, thank you so much for watching our video, and please let us know how our automation ideas are helping you in the comment section. And if you have any queries related to this application, please ask your queries from this forum link, and do check the pricing of this application from this link. And guys, we are open to ideas. If you want us that we should make videos on other aspects of your business, please do let us know in the comment section. And if you like our work, please subscribe to our channel.